Hi there, it's Thursday the 4th of August 2022 and I'm in the Yorkshire Sculpture Park. Well, as you can see, the Yorkshire Sculpture Park is a fascinating place and we've been here many times. There are a number of permanent pieces here by the likes of Henry Moore and Barbara Hepworth, but there are temporary exhibitions such as this one by Robert Indiana. Much of his work is in line with the pop artists of the 1960s and 70s, such artists as Andy Warhol and Roy Lichtenstein. So let's step into the first gallery and have a look at his work. It's said that he had an interest in the commercial artwork, the lettering and paraphernalia of the advertising industry in America during the period of the 1950s and 60s. Signs loomed large throughout my whole life. First there was the huge round Phillips 66 sign that rose high above the flat skyline of my homeland, and I saw it and felt it every year of my youth there, for it happened to stand perched on two girders on the very route that my father took to work each day for many years. It also just happened that he worked for the very company that announced red and green against the blue sky. So, moving on from this fascinating work by Robert Indiana, we move up to a smaller gallery where the artists have leaned heavily on their gay credentials. I'm slightly confused because they appear to be happy to focus on the rather derogatory term, which is queer. And this person has used the symbol of these boots as a lesbian icon. You might want to pause the video here to read this complete explanation of what they're saying. Here's another massive piece by Robert Indiana, and I thought I'd just swing round to let you see the rest of the view. And in fact, the galleries that I was in and showed you his work are hidden beneath this patch of ground, which is the roof of those galleries. And it certainly looks like a great place to have a picnic. The extensive grounds of what is called Bretton Park are quite remarkable. And here's another installation, an inflatable person, which is just weird, and you can walk through. Best explain what a ha-ha is. The country estates, which this was once, have various devices for separating the land, and one is to have a ditch that you can't see. So this is it, and it stops the animals from going from one part to another. Oh look, there's the animals. So you can wander around this vast parkland and then occasionally bump into pieces in the distance. Look, a Henry Moore. Now this sky space piece of artwork is wonderful. We've been back to it many times. Made by James Turrell, yet another American look, and it is simply a hole in the roof by which you can see the sky. It's fascinating. I love it. you have it. That's the Yorkshire Sculpture Park for you, just outside of Huddersfield in Yorkshire, England. Fascinating place. We've been here many times before and there's always something new. And this exhibition of these big letters harkens back to the sort of Roy Lichtenstein and Andy Warhol of the 1960s and 70s. Love it, very good. And there's always the other standard stuff like that sky view, which yeah, it's a great place, great place. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and here's the next time. All you need is love. Da, 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 da. All you need is love. Da, 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 da. All you need is love.